Welcome to the Monday intention setting call, the C-Roc experience. Everybody, this is, I guess, a holiday weekend, long holiday weekend. I'm working today. I'm doing my normal Monday routine. I hope you are too, and not using this as an excuse to not go after things. Because unless your money's where it needs to be and you have things in place to keep generating what you need to get generated, you got to stop using excuses that everybody else uses to not work, to not figure things out, to not be going after it. Because at the end of the day, like, if you're going to take a vacation, take a vacation. I just want this message to get across to you today. My wife and I do not use the government's holidays or other people's developed holidays to dictate and determine my work ethic. You can choose to do that if you want to. You can fall into it, and all your clients that are out there right now, they may have their mind somewhere else too. But let me tell you something. You have an opportunity on times like this to get attention, to be in front of more people because everybody else is taking off. So it's very easy to fall into the trap. My wife and I, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, all that other stuff, we celebrate when we want to. We do it more days than just the day that they dictate to us. I don't fall into that stuff. That's part of the programming that we've all been under. And you got to spend money on this date, spend money on that date, take off on this date. It's all BS. You could take that for what it's worth. This is just coming from the C-Roc experience. So I will tell you this, though, that for those of you that are in that one boot camp, there are some things you have to adjust because I can't have a boot camp when people are trying to watch fireworks with their kids. So there are times where you have to, but as far as prospecting, putting things together and doing all those things, you got to, when your money ain't right, you got to do it. You got to get it done. So like my wife's out here working right now, making our house look nice. So I was just thinking too, I have a way for all you realtors or everybody that's doing something. If you have a particular area that you want to really go after, geographical area, there's a very inexpensive way called geofencing that you can target people and then send the message that you want to have them to receive. And they have to see it because if they're going to scroll social media, guess what? They're going to see Lynette. They're going to see Alicia. They're going to see Chad. They're going to see Ed. They're going to see it. And then you tell them the message you want. Like my wife, for example, is a real estate agent in this area. I'm going to start geofencing for her in this area. And this is part of the boot camp we get into later on. It's a little deeper, but I'm just sharing something with you. And I can put whatever message that we dial in that we want about my wife and the perception that we want people to have of her out to the public. Queen of real estate of Ocean City. Nobody has to call her that first. She can identify as that first, or I can label her as that. And then we market that. And then when people see it enough times, what are they going to call her? You cause and create whatever you want. Besides like making sure that, you don't get dictated to when you take off, when you work, is that you can cause and create whatever you want, guys. You really can. Once you realize that and you start practicing it, man, it's game over. I'm telling you right now, I just got an idea today. I'm going to implement, Kim's like, oh shit, here we go again. I just got an idea today that I want to take that brand and really dial it in. And I can do something like That One Fitness. And I can get people that license That One Fitness out all over the place. And then we are the ones that tell them how to do things. They bring their fitness expertise in. We tell them how to run the business, how to build the product or service, how to message in the messaging, how to build the brand, what communication channels to use, what strategies to use. And they just operate and execute it. And then we build a big giant web of people like that. That One Fitness, That One Music, That One Film, That One Television Network, That One Real Estate Agency, That One Mortgage. I don't want to get back into mortgages. That One Fashion, That One Clothing brand. What else is out there? I mean, That One Limo Service. So we just take it and then we become this company that advises people that have a skill or service, and we take care of showing them what to do, and the rest they got to operate and execute upon it. And then we build this big giant empire, That One Empire. So I got this thing. I'm gonna start leaning into this. Again, I have the same problem all of you do. I try to put the cart before the horse sometimes, and that's why Kim slows me down sometimes in a good way and says, "Yo, you gotta do this first." Or Cullen comes in and's like, "Dude," he starts laughing at me, and I'm like, "Don't fucking laugh at me, man. Just because you're thinking too small, Cullen." He's not here, so I can say that.